What's going on, you guys? Check this out, man. I got this video that I'm super conflicted about, okay? It's a video of two parents getting kicked off of their flight, headed over to New York because their 2-year-old kid didn't want to put on a face mask. But I got two questions. At what point is it the parent's responsibility to instill discipline enough in their kid to wear a face mask? And then the second question is, at what point is it the airline's responsibility to know the facts behind coronavirus and its effect on young kids, and to understand the temperature of the country right now and what they should and should not let slide, okay? We got this video right here, right now. Check this out, and let's get right back into it.
We just got kicked off the flight because our 2-year-old would not put on a mask, and we tried. I mean, I'm gonna put a video on. And they're sending all of our bags and Adeline's car seat to New York. And we're banned off of United forever because a 2-year-old would not put on a mask.
Let me show you the camera. Talk to me, okay? Okay, Musa Tavani. Adeline, Musa. Musa Tavani. Okay? Okay, ako yung para sa tanto. Kuya Tavani?
Do you want to try putting it on her?
Yeah. Over there.
Adeline, Tavani.
Musa Tavani.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to go. So please put away your carry-on items, including your large electronic devices like laptops. Feel free to keep using it.
I'm gonna have to grab the belongings and export, but we gotta be getting more sir. Why? We're over here holding this mask on her face. I'm sorry, sir. I did make it up to you. I took that opportunity and I ran with it. You see this? I'm literally covering her face. I gotta keep it up. You guys do this all the time or what? Like, what? There's non-compliance yet. This is compliance. I'm literally holding it over my daughter's face. This is compliance right here.
We can't force her. She's literally holding it and she's crying.
You're gonna do this to us? Like right now? Yeah? Wow.
Alright, let's go.
Your jacket's up there.
Okay. Go.
Before I get into what I really want to get into with this situation, this whole mask thing policy is getting really, really confusing at this point, okay? You mean to tell me I can get on a plane with a face mask, sit down, it's in the air, then after that I'm allowed to take my mask off while I'm eating, but I can get kicked off of the plane if I don't have it when I enter the plane. As if when I'm eating, I don't have coronavirus anymore. Or as if we're still not breathing the same recycled air. Like, what? Where is the logic in that? That's point number one. Point number two is, I thought kids couldn't even catch coronavirus like that. I thought kids weren't, they're not necessarily immune to it, but it's just like, it's rare for a kid to have coronavirus. And if they do have coronavirus, they're usually not showing symptoms like that, okay? Now, I think they can still transfer it over, but none of this makes sense because in all these states, they want to open up schools. You're trying to tell me that it's okay for you guys to open up schools because kids can't catch coronavirus, but yet kids can get kicked off the plane if they don't have a mask on? That they're gonna take off anyway when they're ready to eat? You niggas is dumb, B. Now listen, with all of that being said, that lady had no discipline over her kids. I'm sorry. I don't give a... Yo, you know what? I realize I gotta let it out. That lady has no discipline. There is no way in hell. I don't care how bad... I was a terrible kid as a kid. Like, my family lets me know all the time how bad I was when I was in my 2-year-old, 3 or 4-year-old. I was horrible. But there is no way in hell my parents would have got kicked off of a plane because I didn't want to put on a mask. What? Nah, I'm sorry. I don't care. You guys can hate me, dislike. I don't give a fuck. That lady has no control. I feel like this is what I think is really going on. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me pause real quick because I think they're trying to make a statement. I think if they really wanted their kid to put that mask on, they would have had the kid put the mask on. Don't get it twisted. Like, especially like the father kind of had like energy. He was like, are you kidding me? Like you had more energy for the flight attendant than you had the energy to get your daughter to wear the mask, yo. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care what your opinions are. Like, nigga, if you got to get somewhere, the policy is for you to wear a mask, then wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? Or don't get on the plane. Or at the bare minimum, like, get your kid to wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I agree. I think it's stupid in the first place. It's dumb. Because you niggas is taking the mask off anyways. You're going to take the mask off regardless when it's time for you to eat. The air is still the same. It's still being recycled the same way. So it's dumb. But I'm not going to sit here and let you guys make me believe that you guys tried your absolute hardest and to get your kid to wear the mask. BS. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Two things can be true at the same time. Yes, the policy is retarded, but at the same time, nigga, you could have had your kid put on the mask if you really wanted your kid to put on the mask. And it's like, you're the father. Listen, man, listen, I'm old school. Okay? The mother is usually the nurturer. The father is the disciplinarian, okay? One hard look from my father, I would have start pulling masks out of my pocket. Like, oh, hold on, I got one right here, and I'm gonna put this one on top, and I got this KN95. Like, I would have had a whole arse. I would have been like fucking that dude on the Martin show. I would have whipped out my whole jacket, and I would have had masks galore ready to freaking put on. Nah, bro. Nah. They let me tell you, they just not into wearing masks like that, and they use this as an opportunity to be like, yo, listen, look, they're kicking us off the plane because our kid doesn't want to wear masks. I guarantee you, dog, because, I mean, that dude had the energy. The father had the energy for the flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting too crazy, but he had the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was some, like, hippie, like, freaking, like, we don't raise our voice, man. Like, he's not like he's on that type of time. Nah, I'm not rolling. But, nigga, like, this whole mask thing is stupid. Especially when it comes to the kids. But, hold on a second. That flight attendant, the actual airline, they are to blame for actually kicking them off the flight, though. Like, come on. Like, they shouldn't have got kicked off the flight. No, they shouldn't have got kicked off the flight because it's dumb. It's a dumb policy, especially for the kids. For the kids, it's stupid, okay? If a kid want to make a big deal about it, a big fuss about it, let him not wear the mask, or let like the father did have like the mask over the kid's face, like, but it wasn't. I know why they got kicked out. It wasn't the right mask. It was like a gator mask. It wasn't like you can't wear that mask regardless. An adult they couldn't wear that mask. They tell you on the plane not to wear that mask. We don't know the rest of this video. We don't know what else happened, but I'm telling you right now, if they really wanted that kid to wear that mask, the kid would have wore the mask. Now, the flight attendant should have never kicked him off the plane. The airline should have never kicked him off, because now you got this video going crazy viral. You got bad publicity. Everybody's on your neck. You did what I'm saying? So it would have been easier for you to be like, all right, nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have this kid put on a mask. You know, kids can't even catch coronavirus anyway, and y'all could have just chalked it up to that. You see what I'm saying? But instead, you guys kicked them off the plane. Really? You done kicked them off the plane. As you think that was the smartest idea. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb as hell. But at the same time, these parents are absolutely using this as an opportunity. I don't care what you say, bro. I don't care what you say. You had the mother and father there? Both parents gonna get that kid to put on a mask? A 2-year-old? Nah, you're bugging. I don't care. I'm ready for the smoke. Bring the smoke. I don't care. Bring the smoke. I don't care. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Don't forget to breathe easy.